This is Badass Billy Gunn, 11-time WWE Tag Team Champion, Intercontinental Champion, Hardcore Champion, and you're listening to ICOPOD. You gotta hear this. And if you're not listening to this, I got 2 words for you. Suck it.
And we're back with episode 119 of ICOPOD. I'm Bob Downey Jr. Here with me, as always, is Dallas Greeley and Austin Skinner. Guys, have you made any ridiculous purchases in the last 36 hours?
Why does it, really quick, I'm just going to cut you off here, Bob. I have it loaded up on my network.
Yeah.
And I'm furious right now.
Why?
Furious. Because as I'm reading the description, which I tend to never do because oftentimes your video is covering the description, so I never see it. Has it always been spelled S-Y-C-H-O, Sid?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, it has. That is
What?
correct.
Yeah,
No.
not the traditional P.
You got to be shitting me.
No. I've spelled it with the P.
Oh,
But I believe they've always spelled it with the S.
I don't think I've ever seen it written out like that, so I've always just assumed it's the regular spelling.
No, I'm pretty sure it's always been like, Psycho with the S, not a P. Pretty sure.
Wow. So I feel really dumb because of that. Because looking at it, I'm like, oh, that's funny. They misspelled it.
Yeah, like you go to his Wikipedia page, it's the same way. So.
Oh, fuck. I've probably written that in articles before, spelled out the regular way.
Whoops.
Yeah, I mean, I think I want to say I've always done it with the P, but no, it's always been with an S.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, it's like the same thing with me. It's the same thing with Pritchard. There's no T. There's no T, but I put a T in every single one.
Yeah.
At this point, it's just a running gag for myself just to laugh at.
Oh, fuck.
Because that's just not how you spell it. But.
Well, I'm trying to like picture like even shirts and stuff with the writing on it. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I never.
Has he ever had Psycho written on him? He's always just had black trunks.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Or like black or red or blue.
Because even like the vest was just black. Like you didn't have anything on the vest.
And then like the fireworks thing was always
just said. Wow, that's really weird.
Yeah, if you try to type it in the regular way, it autocorrects you on Google.
For real?
Wow.
Holy
It's like,
shit.
nah, it's with the S.
Am I the only one that's losing it over that? You both knew it was an S?
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know if I ever like mentally made the connection, but like, I guess I just always knew that. Because see, now I'm seeing it with the P, like, because I typed it in wrong.
Yeah.
And, like, it looks weird. So, yeah, I guess I always just kind of knew.
I'm pretty sure whenever I've typed up in reviews and stuff, I've always done the P.
Dude, for sure.
But
for sure for me.
I know it's an S. It's just Psycho said.
Holy shit. That's so funny.
Well, and I also do that because a lot of times with the like not Word document, but like Pages or whatever on Mac, it will like change it to what it needs to be anyway. So I just give up on it. I'm like, okay, dude.
Right.
Like NWO, it will not be NWO. It's now.
Yeah.
No,
like, you're pissing me off. No.
No, yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Speaking of Word documents as well, Bob.
Yeah.
Have you been enjoying my little write-ups I've been doing for my WCCW TV?
I have.
Submitted another one the other night.
Oh, you did? Okay, I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I do. I always like reading like stuff that isn't common, I guess, you know.
Well, the latest one I watched, not to go on a rant here, but the latest one I watched.
I go on rants all the time about Memphis or Pro.
We don't do rants on this fucking show.
Oh, right. We stick right to the straight and narrow.
Absolutely. So I'm just going to, it's just veering off quick. The last show I watched, they have listed a Kerry Von Erich Great Kabuki match. fucking pumped because they had a match recently, like within the last month or TVs that I saw. It was probably the best rated match I watched so far that I enjoyed the most. So I was pumped. I was like, okay, here's a rematch.
What is that, like a star and a half?
2 stars. Yes, two stars. Hey, it's 1982, man.
No,
okay?
I get it. Yeah.
So whatever. I'm watching it. These motherfuckers. It's a replay of the same goddamn match from the last month. They played it in its entirety, and thanks for that encore presentation. I was like, oh my fucking God. So I'm sitting here writing out a brand new review for this match I've already reviewed. So I fucking deleted it all. Yeah, and just tagged it to the previous article that had that match actually broken down. I was so mad. It's like, what the fuck? I already watched this.
Yeah, I try to make sure I don't review the same match over and over again.
Well, and that's the thing, because it wasn't promoted as an encore presentation at all, of course. So yeah, I'm fucking watching. They're like, all right, we're going to go to our match now. And like, I thought it was weird that all of a sudden the team switched. So the regular guy is a guy named Gene. He's on all the time, commentary. And David Von Erich was joining him for the night. But then it switched to the dad, Fritz Von Erich, and I was like, huh, that's weird. And it's because it was literally a replay of the fucking match from the month before. I was so mad.
That is funny. It would have been interesting to see your, if you did write the full review, to see if it actually was different after you watched it.
It was a little bit. Yeah, it was a little bit. I tend to, I guess, stuck to the same high spots that I typed out, but it was a little bit. And I don't know. I couldn't believe it because as soon as they were going into the finish, I was like, wait a fucking second. There's no way they just did the exact same finish. And then it gets to, well, that was an encore presentation. I was like, mother.
Yeah, see, that's what I do with like ECW fan cams because a lot of times they would have them on Hardcore TV. So whenever I watch Hardcore TV, I do not want to review a match that I've already seen through a fan cam.
Right.
So, and that's happened a couple of times. And then I've noticed that my star rating changes, which is weird, but it might be just the way that it's presented. Because with fan cams, it's just at ringside, the camera.
Right.
No, that's a good point. And you know what? Even after you've absorbed more content, as if you could absorb more wrestling content. I mean, if I saw a match and I liked it 10 years ago, if I watch it again today, am I going to like it as much? Who knows? Maybe I'll like it more, or maybe I'll like it less. You just never know.
Right.
Like, there's a lot of stuff in ECW, like whether it be like a pile driving a woman off the apron through a table, like Rhino did once, or a couple of times. In 2000, like that's probably like earth shattering. Like, holy shit! Like, no, who the hell is doing that?
Right.
But now here in 2020, it's probably like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Still kind of crazy, but yeah, I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, same thing with like the Canadian Destroyer. Back in 2005, was like, holy fuck, that guy just did a flipping pile driver. Like, I lost my mind the first time I saw him do it, and now it's just like, hey, we'll just transition out of it, kick out at one. I'll low blow you and then pin you.
I've seen a couple good ones still, but yeah.
It's the new DDT.
Literally.
Well, I don't even know. If I saw DDT again, I think I'd pop. I feel like you don't see that anymore.
Yeah, it's not really common.
The only time you see a DDT if it's like backyard wrestling.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's when you see a DDT.
Well, so for crazy purchases that I kind of mentioned before, because what Austin was telling us off the air kind of inspired that. I'm not referencing what you were saying, by the way, just kind of in general. But I recently purchased 2 new coloring books.
Oh.
Off of Macari.
Are they WCW?
No.
Oh.
I think I have all the WCW ones that they released. Have you colored yours at all, Dallas, or no?
I'm waiting for Kaylee to break out one that I got her for Christmas 2 years ago, and I wanted to do it together, but she is not doing that. So I was trying to like make it a bonding thing, but she doesn't want to do that with me. So.
Well, you can just break up with her. So I bought 2 coloring books, and they are WWF from 1991.
Whoa, that's awesome.
Unused.
Oh.
In total, it cost me $38.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool.
So hopefully that comes here soon, and I can draw. I can color Tugboat and Macho King.
Yeah.
Some Legion of Doom. I don't know who's in the books, but
I think you should color a page and post it on the ICOPOD Facebook page with you holding it up.
Well, I do. I mean, my WCW one, I have one colored in. It's a Randy Savage one. Pretty proud of it.
Well, I'm saying in the 91 book.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's what I think you should do.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. I was looking at some on eBay, and there was like somebody was trying to sell. There was like a lot of 5.
Holy shit!
But they were trying to get like $125 out of it, and I was like, oof. Some of them had been colored in, and I was like, no, if I'm
then it's really not worth it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna just give you $125 for somebody that's already colored in Sergeant Slaughter. I'm not paying you.
Well, yeah, no, that's stupid.
It's ridiculous. I'm not gonna do that shit.
But yeah, on my end, I wish I did have some crazy purchases, but I do not. Especially not in the last 36 hours. I've been pretty tame. It's kind of lame.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always on like a magazine craze. Like I'm always looking for good.
Yeah, I mean, I have stuff in the mail, but just some Kenny Omega magazines, some Japanese magazines. That's what I got.
Are you caught up with those?
I am missing 2 to 3 weekly pro wrestling magazines with Kenny Omega on the cover. I'm very, very close, but I did find this specific seller had 2 items that I've never seen before for sale. So I did purchase them.
Huh.
Also
Okay.
Kenny Omega related. One's like the little acrylic stand guys.
Yeah.
I do have one other. So one that I haven't seen in probably 5 years, I think, at this point or something. Like, I mean, I haven't seen it in not 5 years. That's ridiculous. I don't know. I haven't seen it in years. But
Right.
And then a magazine cover that a program from DDT that I've never seen. So got a couple good things coming.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, did I tell you guys I bought Vader and Sabu's autobiographies?
No.
I think I remember you mentioning Sabu's, at least to me maybe, but I do not remember Vader's.
And Scott Norton.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Madman Pondo.
What?
What?
Somebody
That's a lot.
take Bob's wallet away.
I'm a sucker for a good autobiography.
Do you actually read them?
No, but I have them.
That's so funny because, dude, I also have wrestling books and I don't read any of them, and I have them on my bookshelf.
Dallas, I've probably read more of your wrestling books than you've read.
Oh, you absolutely have. I mean, I also do have like, let's see, I have at least 3 to 4 or 5 autographed though too.
Well,
Jericho.
I've borrowed several of them from you to like read.
Oh yeah.
I've read what? I've read Brett. I know I've read Brett's.
I've read Brett's.
And Bischoff.
No, I haven't read Bischoff.
Oh, actually, the Bischoff book is one that I've actually considered like buying and like trying to read it. I'm just not much of a reader though, but like that's one that you could get me into Bischoff's book probably.
You know believe it or not, well, I guess.
Oh, and Sonny's. I read Sonny's too.
Oh, I remember when you were breaking down by the chapter of that fucking book.
Yeah.
New York Times bestseller Mick Foley, his first book is actually pretty good. So,
I have his Countdown to Lockdown book signed, but I've never read it, so there's that.
I remember reading his first book in like 7th or 8th grade, and my teacher like saw the back cover and she was like, "What is this?" And it was like a diagram of all of his injuries.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was just like, it's this wrestler guy. And she's like, maybe you should read something else. And I was like, you're lucky I'm reading anything right now.
Hey, yeah.
Like, get out of here.
You know who else has got a good book is Canyon. It's not very long. Canyon's got a good book.
Yeah. See, what I do is I usually go to the chapters and look at ones that I would find interesting, and I just go to that chapter. I don't care about the first 3 chapters where they tell me about their childhood and what high school they went to. I don't care about that.
Oh my god!
You're
a maniac.
I care about the backstabbing, the contract negotiations.
What's the point in skipping chapters though?
What the fuck?
What?
I don't know. That's weird.
You read the book cover to cover, bitch.
No. Listen, that's the part about an autobiography. If I don't care about the first 15 years of their life, I'm going right to chapter 4.
Holy shit.
Because that means they're at least towards the end of high school going into college.
Oh my god! Then you're missing in jokes within the book too, you idiot.
No. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. I know that.
Oh my god!
I don't got time for that.
Obviously.
So realistically, I could probably read a book in like
20 minutes.
Yeah. I do that, and I look at the pictures in the middle of the book.
Oh, I do like the pictures in the books.
Yeah. So that gets me caught up on what I probably missed.
That is funny.
A foreshadowing of what will be in the future.
Oh my god.
Nice.
You guys are just haters.
Yeah.
Bob, I don't read either, so I can't really hate it. Well, I just think it's funny.
And then I have like 1,300 magazines that I have not read. I haven't looked through. Dude. I just put them in a plastic folder and put them on the fucking
dude. Even like when I buy newer ones, where I'm like, oh wait, this is like this cover looks good for a Pro Wrestling Illustrated. Let me buy it. Maybe I'll read it. Nah, I put it on the coffee table so it looks like I read it.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that Kaylee hates me because it's. I mean, I flip through. I need to sit down and read articles. Like I just need to do it.
Yeah. Well, the only time I ever read a magazine is when I do the inside the magazine, like magazine reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which honestly,
those are exhausting. Let me tell you.
Oh, I bet they are.
But all right, let's get right into our usual routine here before Austin falls asleep on us, because I can see he's just wide awake, enthusiastic.
Oh yeah, he probably just got up after a bonus episode. He probably just got up an hour ago.
It feels like that.
Yeah, I bet he did.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I will edit that and it'll be posted on Thursday. I kind of forgot to do that today, so I should do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into some observer notes. House shows featuring a tag team main event, putting WWF World Champion Diesel teaming with Razor, taking on Shawn Michaels and Jeff Jarrett, did not draw well in Phoenix and Denver, having drawn between 2,000 and 2,300 for each of those shows. Rick Martel, the man that randomly reappeared in the fall of 93 and then quickly vanished by the spring of 94, was apparently begged to return to the WWF to be their top babyface in the Montreal market, but Martel turned them down.
Oh,
thank God.
So yeah, I guess the idea was that he would do at the taping he would do a match just for that area, and then they would run house shows in there, because I guess Montreal is like their hottest market currently. And
well, isn't that where, like, quote unquote second home?
All right, yeah, I guess.
You know, because they have like offices up there, and
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if I knew that.
I think isn't that where like Jack Tunney's office is at?
Yeah, that's why he's on-screen president, is because legit, like he was one of the top like Montreal guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Last week's episode of Raw on February 27th actually got a pretty good rating, which I believe Austin said that would be the case, all things considered. Maybe you did as well, Dallas. It got a 3.4.
Holy shit!
Yeah. And
yes.
You would remember here, it featured Tatanka against Lex Luger for about the 200th time. But more importantly, it featured the interview with Lawrence Taylor, seemingly setting up a match with Bam Bam Bigelow at WrestleMania 11. This is the highest rating since August of 94.
I knew it was going to be high.
Yeah, they did pretty well there.
That's pretty crazy.
That's awesome.
I didn't know how big it was going to be, but that's a very good number.
We haven't seen a 3, and I don't even know how long.
Since at least August, because I know one of those shows, I think it might have been Michaels and Michaels against Razor.
Yeah.
Got like a 3-0 or something like that. But
yeah.
Not
and for
a
it to be,
3-4.
I was going to say, for it to be a 3-4, yeah. I don't think it's ever been a 3-4.
I don't know. I don't think so. Not that I can remember it.
No. I mean, I think like 3-2s. Like I remember a 3-2, maybe. 3-4? No, I don't think so.
March to WrestleMania might have been around there.
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah.
I got 3 house shows, 2 WWF and 1 USWA. I'm gonna stick with USWA a little bit longer. It looks like we'll see. The first one for WWF was in San Bernardino, California, at the National Orange Show on March 4th, 1995. This featured segments that would be shown on MTV Sports.
Oh.
So take that for what it is. It featured Aldo Montoya taking on Quang, Mantar against Duke Droese, Henry Godwin in singles action against Doink the Clown, the Heavenly Bodies in tag team action against Men on a Mission. Adam Bomb battled King Kong Bundy. Razor Ramon squared off against Owen Hart. Bret Hart battling Shawn Michaels. In your tag team main event saw WWF World Champion Diesel teaming with The Undertaker to take on WWF Intercom Champion Jeff Jarrett and Bam Bam Bigelow.
Huh. That's mixed up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to that one.
Yeah, I think I am too.
The final 3 matches there,
yeah.
that's got me hooked.
Yeah, it didn't sound bad.
Yeah,
it was weird.
I'm going to that one.
It definitely changed up a lot.
Yeah. As my Sprite here gives me gas there, it's great. Just burp real quick. Denver, Colorado, Coliseum, March 5th, 1995. 2,300 fans. And it featured Aldo Montoya against Quang, Duke Droese battling Mantar, Henry Godwin against Doink, the Bushwhackers in tag team action against the Heavenly Bodies, King Kong Bundy squaring off against Adam Bomb, Bam Bam Bigelow battled The Undertaker, WWF World Champion Diesel teaming with Razor Ramon to take on Shawn Michaels, and the WWF Intercom Champion Jeff Jarrett. In your main event, Bret Hart squaring off against his brother Owen Hart once again.
I think I'm skipping that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick to the San Bernardino one.
Yeah.
I don't need to go to Denver. Denver's the one that we've been dealing with for like 2 months.
Right.
Yeah, it does sound. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. A lot of the
and
other
that
ones.
undercard is brutal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's not strong.
Yeah, it is.
Let's go to good old USWA, where the matches make no sense and we don't know a whole lot of people. But this one took place also on March 6, 1995, Memphis, Tennessee, Mid-South Coliseum, and it drew 1,650 fans for a gate of $10,000. And it featured 8 matches on the card. Tony Williams against Sergeant Victor. Scott Studd battled Chad Carlson. Spellbinder squared off against Reggie B. Fine. Reggie B. Fine then teamed up with Chad Carlson and Sergeant Victor to take on Scott Studd, Spellbinder, and Tony Williams in an elimination match. The Moondogs, Spot and Rex, were in tag team action against Big Daddy Cyrus and Crusher Bones in a street fight. Miss Texas was in a handicap loser leaves town match against Susan Sapphire and Sweet Georgia Brown. Then we got a double elimination match, which saw Bill Dundee against Jerry Lawler and Brian Christopher, which they could have just named a triple threat elimination match. I don't know why they went with a double elimination.
Right.
Anyway, that's Memphis for you. They don't know how to count. They're just like, well, there's 2. You got to get rid of 2 people. All right, double elimination. We'll do it. Your main event is a hair versus hair match, and it saw PG-13 squaring off against Tommy Rich and Gorgeous George III.
No. I ain't going to that bullshit.
Come on, man.
No.
No, all their shows sound so like rough. Like,
dude, yeah. Yeah.
I just read them for the stipulations.
Recently, since they lost Sid, oof. Ouch. Yeah. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, it's not looking great. And I'm looking ahead a little bit on some of their cards, because really at the end of the day it doesn't matter. I mean, I don't know, they definitely bring in people, so I'll stick through this for a little longer until it just probably completely shits the bed. But yeah, so that was all 3. So it looks like we're gonna go to one show. I'm not gonna go to that Memphis one either.
Yeah, I think that's where we're at. And for me, like, I hate to say it, but it's almost like with the WWF drawing mid-2000s as far as head count for house shows, that's kind of like good for them. Or like decent.
Yeah, if they do like 5,000 people, that's like
crazy. Yeah. for this time period, it's like, wow, that's a lot of people. So mid 2000s, you're looking at like an average crowd.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like, well, at least the atmosphere will still kind of be good. You know, you're there with at least 2,500. It's not like these shows where we've heard house shows where they're in fucking Georgia high school and there's fucking 1,000 people there.
Yeah, we've seen some brutal lineups.
Yeah, so
they've even had MSG shows where it's like 3,200.
Exactly. So for me, like the first show you went over, like, yeah, it's not great, but it's a decent little crowd and it's a decent couple of little matches at the end. So yeah, I'll go to that. But the crowd definitely plays a factor. Like if you're only one of fucking 1,000 people, there's probably a reason that there's only 1,000 people there because the show is not going to be good.
Well, so that's an interesting point because like you look at ECW, right? They were drawn, even at this point here in '95, they're in the ECW arena. They're probably drawing like 1,200, right? Rabid fans, and so it makes for a good atmosphere. But if you have that same type of stuff going on in front of 200 fans,
right?
100 fans,
right?
You know, it's probably drastically different. Or you know, let's jump ahead a little bit. You know, you do WCW '98, you know, where they're at the Georgia Dome and there's 43,000 people in there.
Yeah.
You knock that down to, you know, 4,000 people.
Right.
How much, you know, in the same arena, let's
right.
say, how much of a difference it is. And you can actually end up doing that in 1999 because you cut it in half.
Right.
You only do like 20,000.
Right. And that's the thing. It's like, we got to kind of take what we're getting at this point with these house shows. So you guys at home might hear that and be like, oh, are you fucking kidding me? They would go to that. Well, we've definitely heard worse, and we've definitely seen worse as far as crowd. So, yeah, I am going to that first show.
Yeah, and
it's kind of my logic behind it.
Yeah, and speaking of house shows, I don't believe Dallas has been part of a watch-along of a WWF house show, which we've done.
Oh, yeah.
No, I have not.
It's very interesting. And if I can kind of touch on this a little bit, because I never really watched fan cams. It's not really my deal. I actually, before we had watched for ICOPOD, kind of would definitely not be interested in that. So I opened my horizons. I let Bob talk me into it. And it gives a very unique perspective of the action. You don't hear the commentary, obviously, so that really changes it too, kind of. And it's fun to see because it's not what you see on TV at this time. It's close, but there's definitely, you know, obvious stuff, more stalling. Maybe some busted out moves that you wouldn't see on TV where they're just trying shit out. It's really, it's almost like a peek behind, like, hey, we're not supposed to be able to see this because we didn't go to this, but somebody filmed it, so like we can see it. I don't know. It's a weird perspective, but it is cool, and I would totally be open to doing another one as long as the person was semi-competent who was recording.
Yeah, so just doing a quick search here on the good old YouTube. The next one, really, that we could probably do is it takes place on May 12th, which would be a couple days before the first In Your House, and it was in Providence, Rhode Island. So,
huh.
That could be something to do. It's an hour and 50 minutes.
All right. Well, I would, like I said,
judging by this little teaser here, it looks like the guy had a pretty decent camera angle to work with. So
cool. Well, I would be down if Dallas was interested in that.
I'd give it a shot, but I can't promise anything.
And see, that's where I was at. I'm in the same boat as you. I was like, I don't know if I really care about that.
Trust me, as the guy who has way too many house shows and has watched way too many house shows, it's a fun time.
It's just different, and that's what I like about it. It's not the same feel as anything else.
No, it's like the ECW shows. They'll just do like random ass matches. They'll just be like, "Oh, here you got Too Cold Scorpio against Raven. Let's just go do it. Who cares?
Yeah.
You know, you're not going to get that on their TV show at the time." So,
right.
That's the type of stuff I like. There is no syndication for this week. They didn't really give a shit about it, so we'll just move on from there. So that will give us here to the March 6th, the 1995 edition of Monday Night Raw. We're getting ever so closer to WrestleMania 11.
Right.
Are you guys on the black screen ready to go?
Yes, I am, cutie.
Yep.
All right. Well, this time around, I'm trying it on my computer like I did halfway through Fall Brawl.
Hey!
TV decided to be a fucking dick again. And at least with this time, too, like, Sarah will stay out here and I can watch Golden Girls on the TV, too, if it were to get boring. So this works out very well.
Great.
Perfect.
No big deal. All right. I will count down from 5. And then when I say go, that's when you hit the button go. Okay?
Oh.
That's when you hit the play button.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Play.
I don't want people to look at where's the go button. It's play. All right, God.
Mm-hmm.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Okay, so we're getting a recap on last week between Lawrence Taylor and Bam Bam yelling at each other on camera.
Dallas, I'm trying to watch it. Can you be quiet?
Okay.
Just kidding. Go ahead.
We're getting some look at the press conference last Tuesday in New York City.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Because they were at the Harley Davidson something or another.
Yeah.
So they're seeing all the cameras, all the press. Lawrence Taylor talking. There's Diesel trying to make him look like a big star, even though he's not yet. And
Sid looks fucking pissed.
Sid looks like he's gonna murder someone. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Shawn Michaels looks like the like a stuck-up kid from what's that one movie with John Ritter? Problem Child. He looks ridiculous. This is a new opening.
I loved
it last week.
The video package too.
Yeah.
I thought the first time around it wasn't a new video package.
Oh no, it's all new.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's Diesel's got to feel like a piece of shit that he's jobbing out here to the spotlight.
Oh, he is 100%.
Okay. Shit ton of fireworks.
Yeah. Big time show, guys. It's Monday Night Raw.
Nobody cares.
Nobody
We're
cares.
starting off hot. Shawn Michaels versus British Bulldog.
Sid.
I'm down to that.
Sid. I'm all about Sid. I'm just gonna watch Sid at ringside.
Fucking Bulldog.
Well, I'm glad that Sid's wearing his attire from 2000.
No, I don't like the jeans.
Did he wear jeans or was it like jean shorts? I thought it was jean shorts.
No, you're right. Yeah, they might be jean shorts.
Yeah.
Wait a second. That's a game changer. He's got jean shorts on?
In 2000.
No, in 2000.
Oh, I thought right here. I was like, what?
No.
I was just excited to see him in denim again. Hopefully his ankle might snap. Who knows?
Oh,
Yeah, he has jean shorts and like
No, you're right.
pads and all that stuff. It's just
And long, like tall boots.
yeah.
Oh God.
They're not even focusing on Shawn. It's all about
no, not at all.
Sid.
He's such a fucking maniac. Look at that guy. If that dude walked up to me looking like that, saying like, "Give me your fucking money," like, what are you gonna do? I feel like if you stabbed him, he'd pull the knife out and just throw it aside. Like, what else?
That did happen with Arn Anderson. I think Arn tried stabbing him, and then Sid took the scissors and proceeded to almost murder.
I was gonna say with scissors.
Right.
Here comes the British Bulldog.
Whoa.
Or Pyro. What the hell?
Whoa.
Yeah, he's had this before.
He has?
Yeah, he's had that before.
Oh.
That much of it?
Not that much. But he's had that before.
Maybe they can do this because they're not in the high school gym anymore and the ceiling is so low.
Fucking exactly, dude. Oh, speaking of which, now that we see Bulldog here, going back to that same analogy, if Bulldog came up to me in the back alley and he was like, "Give me your fucking money," and I said no, I feel like he'd be like, "Okay," and then he'd walk away.
I tried, Diana.
Yeah, to where Sid would be like, he wouldn't even say anything. He'd take the knife and just stab you.
Yeah, he'd be murdered. And then he would take the money anyway. At least he gave you the option. He'd ask you, like, "Hey, give me your money."
He'd break each limb just to do it. Like, okay, break this arm. Perfect. Break this arm. Good. Break this leg. Awesome. Break this leg. Okay.
So Vince is saying how basically Bulldog's getting this match because his moment of glory got taken from him. And if you don't believe him, go check out Coliseum home video because we're still talking about the Royal Rumble and we are in March now.
Ooh.
And if you should buy the replay of the Royal Rumble on Encore for $35.
So stupid.
These guys tend to have good matches, don't they?
Oh, Shawn Michaels, I feel like doesn't usually have bad matches.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Up and over for Shawn doing his corner flip to the outside.
Yeah, wicked fast and that was crazy.
It's so weird seeing Sid as like the pick me up guy.
I don't like it.
Yeah, this is like the road. Like he's doing the roadie's job with Jeff Jarrett.
Yes.
Doesn't really much.
Look at those little ramen noodles hanging off the back.
Yeah, literally. Getting a shot of commentary here. But yeah, it's literally like you can tell with a guy like Sid, it's not going to last. Like, who are they fooling?
Yeah, so I was going to say that too. Like, it's an obvious setup for a turn or a split.
Yes.
Like, whether or not Shawn turns on him or he turns on Shawn, like, it's going to happen. And it's going to happen, I think, a lot sooner than we think.
Well, I feel like the obvious thing would be Sid turning. Sid's a far better heel, I think, than he is a babyface, in my opinion. So,
I think that's a good point, but I feel like they're setting up Shawn as like such a heel right now, and like he's like heading toward being like, okay, I'm like the top bad guy.
Right.
How can they all of a sudden have him turn face?
Well, I mean, it's kind of like the AJ Styles syndrome. You know, Shawn Michaels does really good moves. He's a really good wrestler.
Yeah.
So you find yourself like kind of cheering for him because it's like, oh yeah, do that top rope elbow drop. That's so cool or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
And he's much more of a guy that can get sympathy. Like Diesel is not someone that gets sympathy on him.
No.
That's a good point.
He doesn't have that ability. Like Brett gets sympathy. Shawn would get sympathy. I mean, Hulk Hogan did get sympathy, which is kind of weird because he's 6'6" and 280 or whatever.
That's a great point, though.
He just had an ability to get sympathy.
Really quick in the ring here, Shawn's just stalling from the outside. He got closed over the top rope, talking with Sid a little bit, and now is finally back up on the apron. But yeah, I don't know, Bob. I think for right now, especially seeing the reaction Sid got when he came out and quote unquote re-debuted, I think they could get away with him being a face, no problem. Well, I think the people would eat that shit up.
They could, but I think the problem is that with Diesel, you need heels.
I don't think Diesel's going to have the belt for much longer. I hate to say it because I'm a Diesel guy, but I don't see Diesel keeping it much longer. I don't. I think
I would agree with you there because I don't even think he has the right opponents to be bothered with it. Really.
And that's the thing. And he's barely ever spotlighted. And when he is, it's very forced. I think they jumped the gun with him. And I think it's going to spell disaster for probably a while now. Because once the belt comes off him, who cares?
So, like, his first defense was with Brett, but Brett is a babyface.
Right.
Even though he worked that match a little bit as a heel.
Right.
But let's say Shawn Michaels wins it at WrestleMania 11. He could have matches with Diesel, Brett, Taker, Bulldog, Luger.
Sure.
There's just the depth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That way is just so much greater.
Right.
Because meanwhile, if Diesel were to retain, I mean, I guess you have Sid, Bigelow, Owen, but I mean, I think from Owen, it's a significant drop.
Oh, dude, yeah.
At this point, so
yeah. So
look at this hold that Shawn's got in. I've never seen this hold before.
It's like a figure 4 arm lock.
Yeah, it's like a top wrist lock, but he also has his legs wrapped around.
It's like a great.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen something like that. That's kind of cool.
This match has started off really hot, but you can tell they're trying not to give too much away on free TV. That's what it feels like to me.
Well, it might be more pacing.
Yeah. We are at time check in 8 minutes, 30 seconds, 31, 32, 33, 34. So we're already about 10 minutes in here, boys.
Which is actually kind of surprising because with Luger Tatanka, the first 8 minutes felt like about 35.
Right. This felt like it was 3 minutes.
Yeah. It was a quick 8 minutes so far.
Dude. Well, Mike Chioda over here fast counting.
Do not judge Mike Chioda.
Well,
this guy recently lost his job.
I know, after 31 years with the company.
Yeah.
What the
Don't
hell?
get hired back.
Does
he'll get hired back.
I wouldn't hire him back.
I bet at least half of the people, non-talent wise, are not getting hired back.
You think?
I think
talent for sure is not.
No, not talent.
Huge hit. This is gonna be a huge hit on like house shows and stuff.
Mm.
So I don't think you're gonna need all those producers.
I agree.
Yeah,
I think
that's
a lot. Some have said they've been furloughed and like that's okay and they'll get back. And others have not said anything, which means I don't think they've been furloughed. I think that they just don't have a job now.
Yeah. Who knows?
But you know what?
Who knows?
Someone's loss is someone else's gain potentially.
There you go. Sid, case in point here.
I think it's shitty that Lance Storm lost his job.
Dude, and closed the school.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel for Lance Storm.
Well, it's almost like Bischoff picks up and moves, sells his house, moves to Connecticut, and then they're like, "Okay, fuck you."
Yeah, we don't like what you've done. So see ya.
Did he sell his house?
Dude, yeah.
No, I don't know if he sold his house.
Are you sure?
He moved back pretty quick.
Oh.
I mean, he went down to Florida for like 2 months after, but.
Oh.
I feel like Bischoff's the type of guy that would have multiple houses anyway.
I agree. Yeah.
Bulldog getting Shawn here in the Romero special. Gets him up pretty good. It's been a lot of surprisingly mat-based stuff for the last couple of minutes. So that's kind of a weird sort of deal here.
I would expect more like press slams and...
Yeah, and Shawn bumping around a little bit. I mean, Bulldog isn't Bret Hart. You know, we're not really expecting a technical prowess, showing here.
I feel like this might go a while then. Just the pacing of it just seems...
Which honestly, I'm fine with. I mean, I'm not mad about that. Not yet.
I think it's hilarious that Sid standing up is almost taller than the middle rope.
Yeah, just think of that.
That's ridiculous.
So Vince is putting over the fact that Bulldog just won that 20-man battle royal like 2 weeks ago now on Superstars or whatever it was. And then Jim Cornette goes, well, Shawn Michaels won the one that matters. It's just,
right.
a really
That's fair.
Point.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels does a springboard splash on the Bulldog, 2 count.
Yeah. Sid had just caught Shawn on a backdrop attempt to the floor, by the way. Which, I mean, I guess he's trying to be like the protector, so it just seems weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the role for Sid. I'll be honest. I don't think Sid is ever a good backseat guy because your attention's just on him. Like, you're wasting your time.
You have a guy that's 6'10", 300 pounds. I mean,
exactly.
Well, yeah, it's a little hard not to look at him.
Right.
Which, I mean, comedically or, heat-wise on Shawn could be good, I guess. Because this guy needs a guy who's 6'10", 300 pounds to, wipe a towel on his forehead or something.
Well, yeah, I think... Yeah. I mean, I think the same was like for Diesel. It's like he has Diesel with him, and it's just like he's got this huge dude protecting him.
Yeah, but you know what? I think the major difference with that is the star power. Diesel was a nobody.
100%.
Well, yeah.
When you see Sid, you're like, oh, fuck. This guy was like a WCW main eventer. Like, what is he doing?
Right. With Diesel, I mean, if you didn't watch WCW, and considering he had like 17 different gimmicks, you might not even know it was him.
Most people probably didn't know.
You probably wouldn't even think that he was like capable wrestler.
So to me, in like my head, storyline wise, and yeah, that's a good point. But storyline wise, I think as though it's like, oh, this was the only way this guy could get his foot in the door. So yeah, I'll be Shawn's bodyguard. To whereas Sid could fucking walk in and be like, "Hey, give me the belt." You know what I mean? Yeah. That's the weird thing that I feel like doesn't fit. If anything, Shawn should be the manager for Sid.
Yeah. Presentation-wise, that'd make the most sense, I think. Well, they're showing a replay of the backdrops to the floor that took place about 6 minutes ago.
Yeah. The double feature here, that's a pretty cool little graphic. Usually that's like... Isn't that usually like pay-per-view only? They do this?
No, they do it sometimes on TV, but it would be like... I don't even know if they really call it double feature, but they usually be like the WWF magazine, like... I guess sometimes they do a split screen for like someone wants to do like an insert promo or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's fair, I guess. Yeah.
I don't know if we've really seen insert promos on Raw though.
It's been a while. I want to say early we did, like 93 we might have.
Yeah, we might have. I can't remember. That was something we did all the time on like Superstars.
Yeah. Yeah. 2 birds with 1 stone, man.
Well, we've had too many headlocks and like random holds in this match, and like it's kind of starting to kill it.
It's really weird that this is what they're going with. Like I said, it's almost like they don't want to give too much away on TV.
Yeah,
that's what it feels like.
Is really weird.
Because it started out hot, and then it kind of cooled down, which is normal. But like now, it has stayed cooled down, which is weird.
You want to know what's not cooled down?
What?
Becky Lynch's vagina, because it looks like she's pregnant.
With Seth Rollins' kid.
I would hope so. Seth Rollins' kid. She's married, isn't she?
She's pregnant?
That's the rumor.
She's not married. She's married?
Aren't they married? I'm pretty sure
they got engaged. I don't think they actually got married yet. I can't
remember. Are you kidding? She's having a kid out of wedlock? You don't do that.
What?
Yeah, I don't. Anybody that has a kid out of wedlock, like I definitely am judging you hardcore.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't think they got married yet. I could be wrong about that.
Holy shit, man!
I didn't know she's pregnant though. That's a career killer right now, just because she's like she's top dog.
Oh, you're right.
You're done.
Yeah, they got engaged in August 2019. It was revealed that she was in a relationship with Seth Rollins in May. That's a quick engagement.
Yeah.
Oh. Now she's pregnant. Not that there's anything wrong with having a kid, but like if she does, like she's literally like top Raw. She's the top women's wrestler in WWE.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's smart because that's what Maria Kanellis did. She basically got pregnant twice to keep a paycheck.
Wow.
For 2 years.
That was pretty nuts. I
just quickly saw a second rope elbow drop for near fall, Sean. That was about the highest spot we've gotten in a good.
Is that a blood stain in the middle of the ring? What is that?
I haven't seen it yet.
Now we're back in a headlock again.
Maybe it's not blood.
No, that is a tassel from Bulldog's boots.
I was gonna say that's like a big puddle of blood.
Oh yeah, I see what you're talking about. I see it right there.
Okay, we get out of the headlock and now we're in another headlock, another sleeper.
This feels like a house show match from 1984.
Yeah, dude, this is killing me right now.
This is like a match that Sid would be working.
Okay, so Sid's pulling the top and middle ropes so that Bulldog can't grab him to get a rope break.
And they actually move, dude. That's awesome. Usually when people do that, it's like not really moving. But Sid was really pulling it away. That's fun.
Cornette goes, I wonder if he's got any past in shoplifting.
Oh, God.
He does.
So Bulldog's starting to fade here in a headlock. I feel like we've been in a headlock for the last 5 minutes.
I think we pretty much have.
Yeah.
This is a killer.
This is disappointing. I thought this was going to be...
I was actually really excited about it.
Yeah.
Well, I was ready for a good little maybe 7-minute barn burner of a match with a schmoz finish. Sid does something, of course.
Well, yeah, but I mean, this is like, what the hell's going on?
But yeah, we're kind of dragging it through the mud here, which is kind of a bummer.
I wish I was watching Fall Brawl.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Dude.
Which was a decent show. You'll have to listen to it on Thursday.
Stop.
Well.
Stop. What? Stay with us.
Second commercial break.
Oh.
Collision in the middle of the ring.
If I'm booking, I'm having Sid come in, get right in Diesel's face and say, "You're a bitch." Beats him. Champion.
No, see, this is what I would
immediately.
This is what I would. WrestleMania 9, Scott Steiner would have won the world championship from Bret Hart. He would be the champion to this day.
Ooh.
Sid would have came out, won the 1995 Royal Rumble, and then Sid would then beat Scott Steiner at WrestleMania 11. He would then be champion for 3.5 years, because at that point I could get Paul White from WCW, and Paul White comes in. He wins the Big Show. He then wins the 1999 Royal Rumble, which, yes, I know is before his contract was up, I believe, but I would still get it in there.
Right.
He then wins that, and then he'll beat Sid at WrestleMania 15 And then the Big Show would be my champion until about 2007 when the Great Khali would debut. He would beat him there. Yeah. And then I would have Great Khali submit to Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 30.
What the hell?
Yeah. I think that's perfect.
Yeah, that's storytelling.
Okay, so basically this match has been sleeper holds and Irish whips and clotheslines, and that's about fucking it.
Yeah.
And for some reason, a minute ago, the most interesting thing in the match happened when they turned the house lights on and then lowered them again.
That was probably their cue.
Yeah, the wrap up. Who knows? Here we go.
Oh, he's cupping Shawn's nuts, and he drops on the top rope.
Military press onto the top rope. The classic Shawn Michaels nut spot. Now he's bumping around a little bit for him here. Up and over on the top with the Irish whip. Falls back down. Bulldog does a headbutt. And 2 count. Listen, if that was their idea of the high spot, now they're going to cool it back down. I'm fucking pissed.
Headlock.
Bulldog gets dumped to the floor.
What was he trying there?
To run through the second rope and fall out.
Apparently. That was bad. Oh, Sid, was powerbomb on the floor? Do it.
Look at Sid's little cowboy boots.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Jesus. Something's going to happen here. Ref's got his back.
What the hell? Okay, so Vince just said, okay, so Sid knees Bulldog in the back there while the ref's distracted, because apparently when Shawn Michaels stuck his head out of the rope, Vince goes, oh wait, Shawn Michaels inadvertently broke the count. I don't know, does that really break the count out if he sticks his head outside the rope? I didn't really think so, but...
If he were to end up on the apron, then yes.
Yeah.
But
he literally stuck his head out, and apparently that broke the count, so here we are.
If you're on the floor and you stick your head into the ring, kind of like what Bulldog's doing, and then we're to roll back out, that breaks the count. Are we going to another commercial break?
Small package for a near fall after Bulldog rolls in.
And
super kick.
A back kick. Vince calls it the back kick. He hit him with the back kick to get the 3.
Oh, clean victory over Bulldog. Not super clean.
Call that clean.
Not super clean with the Sid knee, but he kind of recovered, rolled back in.
And then hit him with a back kick.
No, he kicked out of a 2 count and then got super kicked. So I don't know. That was almost pretty clean.
I don't know. I think the post shot kind of
makes that
clean. Yeah, I mean,
it'd be different if you did that like 10 minutes in or something.
Right. No, yeah, I get what you're saying, Bob. I get what you're saying.
And like the post shot, he kind of hit his head, and so it all kind of still hitting his head.
Right.
Fuck you, Mike. I can't ever beat this guy.
I was supposed to win that fucking match. Fucking asshole. All right, so time check. We're at 22 minutes, 27, 28, 29, 30 seconds. So we're only 22 minutes in.
Yeah, so that was a bummer. And here's a fucking Bam Bam Slim Jim commercial. You want some of these snacks? Never do a Slim Jim.
You want some of these snacks?
He's got to be going babyface soon. You don't do commercials.
Look at Vince's outfit.
It's horrible.
Holy shit. He's wearing like a turtleneck underneath his blazer. It's like red with white pinstripes.
Horrible.
Cornette is wearing like ridiculous like Easter colors, and he looks better than Vince.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is kind of Eastery. Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Hold the fuck.
Wait a second.
How did he get his hair back?
How did the bastard have a mullet again?
Was it tucked back?
That's what I said last time. Maybe it
was
tucked
this
back, but it did
before?
not look like it was tucked back.
What?
Okay, so
how does Todd Pettengill in the WrestleMania report have a fucking mullet again?
I'm wondering if it was taped before or if he just was hiding it.
Jesus Christ. I'm mad.
Maybe this was pre-taped like 4 weeks ago and they forgot.
It might have been, dude.
Could have been. So we're getting another recap about the press conference from New York City. All these representatives. I've never seen more press people interested in a wrestling show. It's probably because they're all paid to be there.
100%. Or they just grabbed him off the street and they're just like, just sit on this chair.
Literally, dude, hold this notepad and
look at this little ass room.
What is Ted DiBiase doing there?
He's with Bam Bam.
Oh, that's right.
Diesel, WWF champion. Hey, I'm Diesel. You probably don't know who I am because I'm not very famous yet.
Diesel's really not a first name.
Right. So I don't know really what to say to you guys because I've only been like a single star here for not very long. So I'm not too good at these conference things. They pretend that I'm a big star and have me show up with like basketball guys and football guys, but they don't really care when I'm around. So you probably don't either. Shawn, take it over.
Vince McMahon was like, yeah, Diesel, like he was involved.
Well, Diesel was literally telling the story of like, yeah, Shawn wanted a bodyguard, and then we won the tag belts, and here I am. And that's all there is.
Great.
Sid.
Look at the earring.
What does it say?
I can't tell. Look at Diesel sipping the water.
You don't care.
Nash just smugly sipping his water fucking cup. What does that say?
Probably the click or something.
No, it says oh something, but I can't read it.
Yeah, it did.
I almost wanted to say it said oh shit, but why would it say that? So
that's kind of what it looked like, but I doubt that's what it was.
Sid's little still photo there looks hilarious.
Yeah,
his head's all tilted.
Bam Bam. Yes, well, you want some Slim Jims? Okay.
Joke.
Snap into it, Lawrence Taylor.
How can anybody buy into Bam Bam Bigelow's a top heel when he hasn't won a match since like June of '94?
Since he debuted?
Yeah, like this is ridiculous.
So
flames on my freaking head.
This doesn't feel big time to me. I hate to say it, it doesn't.
WWF flash in the pan. Oh, he actually showed up. Look at this.
He's got one earring in too.
Lawrence Taylor, I think, was famous for the earrings, wasn't he? Bob, you would know that.
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
He had that look.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Man, let me tell y'all something. This big bitch up here, I'm gonna whoop his ass at this Mania wrestling.
Oh, you know what? So speaking of this, I looked up how much he may have been paid, and I saw the rumored amount.
Oh, what is it?
For the match. How much do you guys think it was?
Well, we talked about it maybe last week.
Yeah, we did. But what do
I
you think
forgot what I said, so I'm gonna redo my number because I don't remember what I said. So I'm gonna say 500,000.
I think I said what, $250,000 maybe for 4 appearances or something like that.
So, well, I don't know if it was for all the appearances, but for what I found, it was for the match.
Oh, I don't know.
Which, if I had to guess, if it's for the match, it has to include everything leading up to it. There's no way you're doing like 3 appearances for $300,000, then like another however much for the match. That wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the rumored amount, did he kiss him?
Yeah, Lawrence Taylor kissed Bam Bam on the cheek when they had a face-off.
That was weird. Anyway, the rumored amount for his WrestleMania 11 payoff is $100,000.
Yeah, that's what I would have said for the one match. For the one match, probably $100,000.
Yeah. Oh, Pamela Anderson's returning for WrestleMania, baby.
She'll be there with Shawn, right? She'll be
walking Shawn down, right? Yeah. Oh, look, Nicholas Turturro will be doing something, making sure justice will be done.
He's
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Oh, from Home Improvement.
Oh, Jennifer McCarthy from MTV will act as timekeeper.
Fishbone.
The alternative rock group Fishbone.
The hell is Fishbone?
Wow, I can't wait to see this WrestleMania.
Oh.
Are you kidding me? This is the next match?
Oh
my God.
We're getting Steve Dunn versus fucking Duke Droese.
And Bob Backlund. And now Bob Backlund's doing a promo.
Oh, my God.
Talk about your undercard sucking. If that's what you're going with, the hell is that?
The Fan Festival, 2nd annual at the Hartford Civic Center.
Oh, cool. So, like last year, remember, it's almost like the, I guess, the Access before it was Access type of deal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at this. This is so weird to see, though.
I wonder what a ticket cost.
Probably a lot more affordable.
$50 probably.
Like, yeah, I feel like they mentioned it on something to wrestle with or whatever.
Yeah, it's probably like $50.
I would do that for $50.
Fuck yeah! Are you kidding me?
I'd buy that Lex Luger t-shirt.
That Lex Luger shirt was cool.
Sponsored by Tyco. Okay.
Second annual fan fest.
I like how they put the sign over the number is no longer active, but then they like just say it out loud anyways, and like, well,
right. Are those a bunch of empty seats now, or what?
Of course,
Am I not seeing that right?
Here comes Mr. Bob Backlund to the ring.
It's terrific.
Versus Buck Quartermain.
Yeah, Buck Quartermain was a popular PWI
guy. Cornette's talking shit about LT kissing Bam Bam. He's like, a man kissed another man on TV. My face is getting red right now.
Oh.
Well, he's in for a rude surprise in a couple of months. Come on. Shake his hand, Buck. Do it. Shake his hand.
Fuck this bullshit.
He's a champion. Dude. Okay. Buck Quartermain's in better shape than Bob Backlund.
Fuck this bullshit.
Dude, yeah. That dude is actually in pretty decent shape. So that's
he's got a good body. This is a young Scott Steiner.
Maybe it is. Who knows?
Give us a Frankensteiner right now.
Oh my God. This is so bad.
Dude, Austin, just remember, coming up next, Duke Droese against Steven Dunn.
Fuck. They spent all their budget for talent on Bulldog and Shawn this episode.
Oh my God.
God damn it.
That is so bad. How can Todd Pettengill sit there with a straight face and tell us that match and Bob Backlund's coming up next? You
Get
better
ready
be
for this, guys. It's going to be must see. No, we're not on WWF Superstars. This is Monday Night Raw. And you're still getting quality that we probably wouldn't even put on Superstars. Enjoy.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Cool.
We wouldn't even put this on WWF Mania. That we don't even talk about anymore.
What the fuck?
This is ridiculous.
Yeah,
Bob Backlund needs to just win. What's our time? 31 minutes and 44 seconds, roughly.
Wow. This episode has flown by, though. I'll give you that.
Well, it did until we got to this part.
Well, yeah. Now we fucking hit a dead brakes. A screeching halt. As you might have guessed, nothing has happened so far. I mean, Bob's kind of danced out of a couple holds here. It's like a wrestling class, I guess, is what's going on.
Yeah. They're going to hire this enhancement dude soon and give him a gimmick because he's like in such good shape. And so we'll see him again soon under a mask or something.
Well, this is getting really sloppy because I don't know if Backlund knows what he's doing. But did I just hear on commentary correctly that Bob Backlund's wrestling Bret Hart at WrestleMania 11?
I fucking hope not.
I missed that.
Said something about the Hitman. I quit.
Yes, it is that they're talking about an I Quit match.
What?
Oh no!
You're making Bret Hart fight Bob Backlund at WrestleMania, you bastards!
Did you see Action Zone yesterday? The group Fishbone.
Dude, if he's not fighting Owen at WrestleMania, I'm pissed.
Well, isn't Owen going for Smoking Guns?
Yes.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a partner yet.
Oh, King Kong Bundy Undertaker confirmed. Yeah.
No shock there, I guess.
No.
Wait, are they just announcing all the WrestleMania matches during?
They're just talking about
Bob
it.
Backlund match.
Oh, the Superstar line. If you call now, it's going to reveal the only thing the Undertaker fears. We need to call.
What if you got on and it was like ketchup, and then it hung up? This is so bad. I can't believe you're telling me right now that you got Bret Hart and Owen Hart. Still unsettled feud. And you're like, nah, I think we'll go back with Backlund. Are you fucking kidding me? That's horrible.
So I didn't think the first match could get any slower paced and boring, but holy shit. This match, they haven't done
I can't believe it's still going on.
Did we ever get a resolution for the IRS Undertaker feud?
Yeah, Undertaker beat him at Royal Rumble.
Yeah, but he took the urn.
Right. No, so now they're just passing the heat to King Kong Bundy, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't make that's like bizarre.
No, yeah, it's stupid. Well, it's because they've been doing it on the house show thing.
No, that's just lazy booking.
Yeah.
Because that just means that Tatanka will then take it, and then Volkov will probably come back, and then he'll take it.
Volkov can fuck off.
Yeah, God, he's calling for the crossface chicken wing, please.
Yeah, let's go home.
Just take the loss, Buck. Does Buck have a Japanese logo on his boot there? That's America and Japan.
Oh, I didn't see.
His left leg is like the United States flag, and then his
tap Quartermain tap.
He didn't go all the way down with it though. That's weird.
No,
well, the bell rang. He's gonna make him say "I quit" though, because there's an "I quit" match.
No, that's the gimmick.
Oh my God.
You gotta say Mr. Bob Backlund.
You need to name all the
Bob Backlund.
You need to name all the presidents in order.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, come on, Bob.
This is your guy, Bob. This is your guy.
Listen. Yeah, all right. He tricked me at the 1993 Royal Rumble that I wanted him to win. Okay. We all get hoodwinked. Okay, sometimes. Not a big deal.
Oh, next week, we're getting the King against the Hitman next week.
Bad blood.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, no. Another feud I don't care about. Looks like they're going to reignite the Jerry Lawler-Bret Hart feud.
Well, I would rather these guys wrestle at WrestleMania 11 than...
Oh, well, yeah. Me too.
They're literally showing us footage from 1993.
The whole feud.
Bad blood. Bad blood. Bad blood.
Remind us the whole situation.
Jesus.
20-man battle royal from... Oh, that's why they're fighting, because Brett stomped on Lawler's foot, and he touched both feet from the battle royal. And he's calling him a racist.
Yeah. Just the whole Hakushi thing or whatever.
Hart Lawler next week on Raw.
9/8 Central. Hell yeah, baby. Steven Dunn.
In the ring, no entrance.
Nope. With Harvey Whippleman.
That's how you know you're fucked.
Yeah, here we go. Steven Dunn's about to beat Duke Droese. He got no entrance. Oh, we're brought to you by Wrigley's Double Mint Chewing Gum. Fresh taste, fresh breath.
Okay.
It's a weird.
Good timing.
That's the first time we've seen that type of thing, as they bring out a dumpster guy.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Irish Spring
Smoking action
soap
tonight.
leading into a Duke Droese match. Head and Shoulders shampoo. Oh, cool. He's stealing Bret Hart's gimmick, giving some kids some gear. And it says the dumpster. Great.
The dumpster juice.
And that kid's going to have a new nickname at school the next day. Hey, dumpster. Yeah, your hat said that.
When's the last time this guy's been on Raw?
That's a great question. I couldn't tell you. This is like
shit.
the first time on Raw this year, right? 95.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Vince is saying, stay with us. Jerry the King Lawler's on the phone. So, King's about to talk on the phone during this match.
Is he going to restart his feud with Duke Droese? Because they feuded in 94 with Lawler hitting him with a trash can.
Oh, my God. This is brutal.
Yeah, this is some embarrassing television, really.
You guys will have to clue me in on Lawler shit.
He's not on the yacht, so.
Okay.
Well, he's probably just going to say that Brett's a racist and
see you at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lawler's on the line now. Hey, you there, King? I'm here, Vince McMahon.
Buddy.
He's asking him about next week. He's going up one-on-one with Brett. You've done it.
One-on-one with the Undertaker.
Time, haven't you?
With the Undertaker.
King says, do you really think the Hitman will show up? He thinks he's gutless. He's got more guts in his little finger than he does in his whole intestines.
Well, there you go.
This is Lawler's chance of a lifetime to prove to the world that he says what he say he is, and that's a racist, McMahon. You understand?
My God.
What? They're really riding this Bret Hart's a racist thing, which is kind of weird.
I don't like that.
Like, where did it even start from, though? I don't really get it.
Well, I think it's like a tie-in from when he won the Wrestle of the Year, and like he focused on like, oh, he hates Japanese people for whatever reason. Which I think Hakushi like had a brief association with Bret.
Great.
So I think this seems to be leading into a potential Bret Hakushi showdown, just judging by how they're talking with racism and everything.
So he wants Stu and Helen to be there.
And of course he does. Or maybe the racism thing will turn into Bret Hart against like Mo from On a Mission.
Oh my God! Please don't say shit like that out loud, Bob.
So Vince goes, I know one thing, and Bret Hart's gonna shut your mouth next week. And Lawler's like, no one can tell me that. And he's like, and then Vince goes, goodbye. And then Lawler keeps like complaining, and he says, goodbye. And then they hang the phone up. So they're now off the phone, and now we have to deal with this fucking boring ass match for the next 6 minutes. Come on, dude. This is
good, dude.
I can't believe that Steven Dunn is getting a lengthy singles match on a Monday Night Raw. Duke Droese, sure, I can get it. He's kind of
good.
This is ridiculous.
He's good. You leave him alone, Bob. This is must-see TV. You're telling me the WCW matches we've seen are better than this?
I mean, I would never say something so outlandish and wrong.
Yeah.
But can you just imagine the booking meeting that like Bruce Pritchard and Vince and Pat Patterson?
What are we gonna have on
the March 6th show? Well, hey there, Vince. I'm gonna say we should Steven Dunn and he hasn't been around like Duke Droese. Yeah. That'll be great. Let's do that.
We're gonna have Duke Droese versus, wait for it, Steven Dunn.
Right after a Bob Backlund squash match.
All right, well, thank God. Duke Droese just won.
With the trash compactor.
He is trash.
He's got nice hair.
What's AJ Styles doing here in 1995?
Bam Bam Bigelow. For about 42 and a half minutes.
God, we're so fucking close. Come on.
I gotta be honest though, guys. Realistically, usually I feel like it's a lot longer than this for these.
Steven Dunn trying to use a trash can.
No, there's been a most of, what the hell?
He missed the can. He went to throw him onto the can.
Sure did.
And Steven Dunn overshot it and missed the can.
Yeah.
That was stupid.
This is going to be a WrestleMania 11 showdown.
Can you not?
Duke Droese.
Can you not?
Against Steven Dunn. Welcome to WrestleMania 11. Is there money in that?
Ooh, he found $1 in the garbage. He's a WWF superstar, but is psyched to find that dollar bill in the fucking garbage can.
Is Ted DiBiase going to pay him off or something? What is this?
Oh my God.
This is how
it's his trash can. That's
the fans are like, yeah, cool, dude. Awesome. You're lucky.
They're killing the house lights. They're like, come on.
This is so stupid.
I don't understand.
This dude just got back in the ring just to tuck it in his front pocket and then get back out of the ring.
Yeah, but like that's his trash can. So that was his own money, right? Is that? Yeah, you know what? At least he's picking up the trash.
He missed a piece.
Yeah, he missed a piece.
Stupid.
Dude, go get it. He's not gonna get it.
Fucking stupid.
Detective Burrow. What is? Oh, this is the guy.
You got a problem, Mr. Paul Bearer.
Oh.
They think foul play is involved as they throw a picture of Yokozuna down.
What the fuck is this?
Mr. Fuji's right there.
What?
Oh
my God.
He said he hasn't been hiding and he's in drag. This dude's Paul Bearer's wearing a blonde wig and a dress. And they were saying his fingerprints were all over the coffin. Lights went off and now they're back on. Now Mr. Fuji is in the dress and the wig and Paul Bearer is not. Oh, he's going to take care of this cross-dressing lowlife, Mr. Fuji, he says. And then we go off. He wishes The Undertaker well at WrestleMania as we show a WrestleMania thing. And now we're back to Vince and Jim Cornette.
That was the best one yet.
I don't even know what that just was. Paul Bearer and drag was awesome.
But then Fuji gets in and he's just like, what the hell is that? Oh my God, segment of the year. Oh man. Oh, we're seeing highlights of this shit show. Cool.
Okay, so here's the Harley Davidson restaurant. We're getting highlights of the people standing outside in the rain like idiots. And now here's Diesel standing at the thing talking again. This is okay. Why
is there like
weird? Shawn doesn't want to be there. His earring definitely says "oh shit," by the way.
Does it really?
I'm almost positive. If anyone can confirm or prove otherwise, let me know. But
you know what?
Boom! That kiss to Bam Bam was
fun. Let me ask Vince Russo. Yo, Vinny Roo.
Now we're getting literally highlights from the show. We cut off the air 2 minutes early to see highlights of the shitty show we just watched.
Yeah.
Well, that was something.
I think Austin has given up on the show.
I have. That was super rough. I don't know about you, Bob.
Yeah, that wasn't great. That was like shockingly not great, but I feel betrayed, you know. But, I can't tell. This is ridiculous. It doesn't give you a good angle of his damn earring. Because it's like just small enough to not really make sure.
WrestleMania 11 is a mere weeks away.
Yeah.
And we just got that fucking abortion of a show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that show was fucking awful.
Yeah, what are you trying to say?
Put Yoko Claus aside. Okay. Put the Undertaker visiting the sub shop, taking out a 6-foot sub aside. We just got a vignette of Mr. Fuji, who was at one point a top heel manager, with Paul Bearer, who at one point and arguably could have been considered a top face manager, in a segment together, as if nothing's going on. And to top it off, to just really drive it home, to say that, you know what, the WWF in 1995 were as fake as they get. Paul Bearer is dressed as a woman, full wig, full fucking dress, full makeup, to close out the show.
I mean, it was pretty funny, but yeah, I mean,
that's the good stuff, man.
No, that shit's not funny.
Well,
no,
that was funny. That was funny.
No, you don't do that. You don't do that.
In 95, when everything's butthole, they sure do.
That was the most enjoyable part of the show.
You guys liked that.
In a comedic way, yeah.
Yeah. Comedy-wise.
No.
So I just want to point out now, back when I reviewed these Raws for Wrestling Recaps, I gave, just to tell you how drastically different star ratings probably turned out to be. I gave that Shawn Michaels British Bulldog match 3.5 stars.
Huh?
Oh.
Yeah.
Get
back when I watched
here,
this
man.
a long time ago, apparently. I
-1. Maybe a 2.5 star, a 2-star match.
That shit was so bad, dude.
That did not age well.
No.
Yeah. No, that was rough.
That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. Not a good show this time around at all. Really nothing aside from Shawn and Diesel. WrestleMania 11, the build up here. Of course, I guess I'm interested to see how Lawrence Taylor could do. But, aside from, I have no interest in Brett, Bob Backlund. That sounds like shit, especially with that I Quit match stipulation. It doesn't really work for me either. Bundy and Taker.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, that's all I have to say.
That is not going to be good. I'm kind of dreading WrestleMania 11, so maybe we'll just skip it. We can just be like, hey, this is what happened, and then we'll continue on the night after.
I mean, basically,
that might have to be the decision.
Wow, that really last I would say 2 weeks. I was like marching up. I was like, oh, we kind of hit some bumps in the road, but like I'm ready. WrestleMania. This show, first of all, the fucking press conference felt like bullshit. Like that doesn't feel big time to me.
No.
So that is null and void. Diesel feels like a joke. That's null and void. We're gonna go with King Kong Bundy Undertaker at WrestleMania. Okay, that's null and void because you've given that away on the house show for a year. I think the topper this week was fucking Brett and Bob Backlund at WrestleMania. Why? Why do that?
Because they have no idea what to do.
No, they don't.
Out of the 3 possible feuds, you've restarted the Jerry Lawler feud. The Owen feud still hasn't had a blow off. And Bob Backlund you recently restarted for some reason. Out of the 3 possible feuds, you're telling me you went with the shittiest one? Like, what?
No.
I'm so mad, dude. Fuck that show. Fuck this episode. And at this point, WrestleMania 11 can kiss me right on the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be good.
There's no way.
No. Oh my God.
But you know what? The shitty shows make for a better podcast because then we can just trash it the entire time.
I'm in a full sweat right now. Full sweat. Probably going to have ice cream for dinner once we hang up just because I'm so pissed off.
There you go. There's nothing wrong with that. I had meatballs and ziti while we were on the air.
And 140 pizza rolls.
No, I did not have 140 pizza rolls.
It's the 120 count. Thank you very much.
120. I'm sorry.
I don't have a Sam's Club subscription, so I can go get the 140 count. Okay, I got myself with 120.
Wow. Okay, that's ICOPOD, folks.
I mean,
because what the fuck? How did we fall so far away from the fucking rails?
Yeah.
We did a 3.4 last week. What are you doing?
Yeah, there's no, and you followed it up with, I'm sure Bulldog and Michaels on paper could be a ratings grab. But then you're like, Steven Dunn against Duke Droese.
You are not breaking a 3.0. No way.
There's no way.
So you lost a full half a point.
At least.
For no reason.
No.
Going into WrestleMania. This ain't King of the Ring.
No.
This ain't some bullshit. This is WrestleMania. And you're like, you know what? Let me just take a dump and record that. I retire. This is it. This is the swan song. I'm hanging up the headphones.
Hanging it up. Unplug the microphone. I'm not doing it anymore.
Just wow. Wow.
I really hope people enjoyed listening to that.
Wow.
Dallas, you have any other comments, or are you just playing
man.
Animal Crossing over?
I'm not playing Animal Crossing. No, I mean, I don't. It was just literally like it went downhill more and more as the show went on. And just like us, since the last 2 weeks were like pretty good shows, probably the best I think we've seen since I've joined, I'd argue. And now it's like, yeah, they tease you with the good match. Then the good match sucks. And then they put on literally 2 matches that are just literal trash. I truly believe the highlight of this show was Paul Bearer and Drag.
100%.
Let me just translate what Dallas said there. Wow. Fucking wow. That's it.
Yep.
Just wow. That's it.
Yeah,
and it ain't good.
Yeah, there's probably like not much else to say. Really.
No, I have nothing else.
I have one more thing to say.
Wow.
Fucking wow. Because I don't know. I don't know.
So we have next week's Raw, obviously March 13th. We have the March 20th Raw as well. I'm pretty sure there's one that week.
I ain't watching.
Yeah, you are. And then there's
Nope.
the Sunday Night Slam that we have on the 26th.
No, skipping it.
Followed by another Raw. And then we're at WrestleMania 11.
No, I won't be there.
Yeah, you will. You will be there because it's in your contract, that 15-year contract that I made you sign. You thought it was a birthday card, but plot twist.
Wait, why would I sign a birthday card?
Because you didn't ask questions when you were signing it originally. So
Okay.
I need you to not ask questions now.
That was a pretty good episode.
On that note, Bob.
All right. We've reached our breaking point. For Dallas Greeley and Austin Skinner, I'm Bob Conner Jr. And this, unfortunately, has been ICOPOD.
Wow. I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I've got the look that drives a girl wild. I've got the moves that really move them. I said chill up and down their spine. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I make them hot. I make them shiver. Their knees get weak. Whenever I'm around, they see me walk. They hear me talk. I make them feel like they're on cloud 9. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. It's your hard-eyed girls. Hands off the merchandise. I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I've got the looks that drives a girl wild. I've got the moves that really move them. I said chill up and down their spine. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I make them hot. I make them shiver. Their knees get weak. Whenever I'm around, they see me walk. They hear me talk. I make them feel like they're on cloud 9. Just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. It's your hard-eyed girls. Hands off the merchandise. merchandise.